use runway 33 today.
Alright. 33, took that last time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think on our second flight.
Okay. So we've done all this. Yep. Seat back check lock. Okay. Avionics off. So you said good estimate is that thumb?
Yep.
Right there?
Right
Okay.
about there. Pretty good.
Extra. Full lean.
So full lean is the other way.
Oh,
yep.
Brakes. Prop clear. Master on. Beacon is on. Auxiliary fuel pump on.
Yep. And then this goes all the way in.
And wait about 6 seconds.
Yep. So that's good.
Sure. Now start.
And then so you're starting. You wanna, as it's cranking over, you wanna put this all the way in.
Okay.
Southwest is inbound for a touch and go on 33. Orange traffic.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright, perfect, I can hear you. Alright, so...
You have your iPad or Shark?
Yeah, I can get the iPad. Alright, how do you get the weather?
Com 2 here?
Yep.
330 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature -01 Celsius. Dew point -20 Celsius. Altimeter 3047. Remarks. Density altitude -1,400. Lawrence Municipal Airport, Lawrence, Kansas. Automated weather observation 1917 Zulu. Wind 320 at 09er. Visibility 10.
Yep, hit okay
Sky
on that.
condition clear. Temperature -0.
So it looks like runway 33, so clear, -1, -2, and then 3047.
Okay.
So you got that set in there.
Yep.
Alright, perfect. So we got 123.0.
36 is on base for runway 33, inbound for a touch and go. Orange traffic.
Alright.
What is ADS-B on?
So ADS-B, that's our transponder.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
1200 ground.
Radio test, we've just accomplished that, okay.
Yep.
Taxi lights. Brakes test, So, we're in coordination. What are we checking there?
So just make sure that's level right there.
Okay, we're just
Or in the
level.
middle. That ball's in that middle, and then as we're turning, that ball should scoot out of that box.
Okay. HSI to compass up.
So that to that, yep. So we're directly east, so you need to move that compass. So it's going to be the other one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
the bug.
Orange traffic, KSA 36 is on a 1 mile file for runway 33. Inbound for a touch and go. Orange traffic.
Okay. And then, do we want to set the heading bug for anything?
So yeah, you want to set that directly south.
Alright. So we're ready to taxi then.
Yep. And so when it says test the brake, so if you take the parking brake off, and then you slowly put the throttle in, and then you kind of let it roll a little bit, and then test your brakes. So that works. My brakes work, and then you want to test your brakes.
Alright, oh.
Yep, perfect. Orange traffic says 999 Hotel Victor, taxi runway 33 Bravo Alpha Lawrence. And yep, so just a little bit of red on that rudder. Get that center line over there. Or get that yellow.
Lawrence traffic, Challenger 562 Fox X-ray, taxiing to the, from the ramp to the runway 33.
Orange traffic, KSA 33 or 36 is upwind of runway 33 and we'll be heading back to the west. KSA 33 or 36 at orange traffic.
And 33, yep. Up to the right.
Is it normal to be taking this wide of a turn?
No, usually kind of keep it more tight over here.
Okay, and you're using the brake to...
Yeah, kind of swing us back over.
Okay.
And since there's a jet over there, we'll kind of take Alpha and do a run up on Alpha over here. Right about here is good.
I didn't hear his taxi call. Did he make one?
Yeah, he
Okay.
did. And then we'll do a run up.
That is
Okay.
Cessna there.
Do we need to face further that way? Or are we fine here?
Are you going to be leaving shortly, or?
We figure we'll let you leave first. We're gonna do our run up, so give you some space.
Thank you, appreciate that. Lawrence traffic, Challenger 562 Fox X-ray. Take
Yeah, you can do your run up.
for departure. Be a left turn on downwind departure.
Brakes. Fuel both.
Yep.
Trim takeoff. Flight controls. Up. 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 Down. Alright. Enunciate for lights. What is that again?
So this right here. So
Okay.
test. Make sure you're...
Lawrence traffic, Challenger 562 Fox X-ray, departing runway 33.
It's a nice jet.
Yeah. Okay, instruments, we're just...
Yep, so our instruments are there, make sure all those are in the green.
Okay.
So since it's cold, our temperature is still coming up.
Our vacuum is actually...
Yeah, so in this airplane it's a little bit wonky, I guess. So as you increase this throttle, we see that VAC come up, so.
Okay. Where was it? Okay, mixture best power, 100 RPM. Whoa.
Hello, there is traffic showing.
I'm looking in the wrong spot.
X-ray. We're departing the pattern above the pattern.
Just.
Good day.
Alright, vacuum is good. Amps volt's good. Oil temperature, it's rising.
Yep.
Oil temp, pressure's good. Idle. Alright, mixture lean that you said.
Yeah, so yep.
Fine. Throttle friction was fine. Okay. So do we want to wait for a while? Is the jet that big that we have to worry about wash or?
We had, there's probably plenty of time where it kind of got off the runway, so yeah.
So that was something I noticed last time. Sometimes we took off with 10.
Yep.
Others not. Was there any reason?
Not really. So since we'll do a short field takeoff on this one, so we'll put flaps down to 10.
Okay.
On this, yep.
Flaps 10, mixture power, pump off. Got that already. Doors window. Landing lights on. Fired. Alright.
So, with our short field takeoff, basically what we're going to do is we're going to get on the runway, hold on the brakes for a little bit, add full power, still on the brakes, look at our engine instrument gauges, make sure they're all on the green, then release the brakes.
Okay.
Alright. Now your parking brake. Orange traffic, Cessna 99 Hotel Victor. Take on runway 23 and departing to south. Orange. And my side is good, your side is good. Should be coming down, there we go. And then start adding that left rudder. There you go. And now we're on our center line right, so now we can add full braking. The red light here is good, perfect. Go ahead and add that full power. And now we're just looking at that gauges, make sure they're all on the green, right?
Yep.
More.
Temperature's almost there.
Yeah,
okay.
That's fine. Alright, and then once we're all on the green, release the brakes. Yep. And then, there you go. And that airspeed is coming alive. There's 55. Perfect.
Ooh. Gosh, it feels like it's pitching itself up a lot.
Yeah, that's why that trim's gonna help. There you go. You got positive rate of climb, so you can put your flaps up.
I'm fighting the other way.
Yeah, it's just little trim corrections on that. So kind of put the wheel down a little bit, see how that works, and you need to correct for that.
It feels good about here.
Alright, perfect. And go ahead and make your turn to the south. And we'll go to 3,000 feet.
Alright.
Lawrence traffic closing in a minute. Hotel Victor, final call, turn to the south, Lawrence. You got 500 feet to go. Nicely done.
So when we're cruising, what RPM are we looking for again?
So we're looking for about 22, 23.
Okay.
Kind of pitch down for that altitude.
Lawrence traffic, RV 902 Romeo Juliet, rib takeoff 133, northbound, Lawrence.
Kind of see how you're climbing a little bit, so you can use that trim to nose it down a little bit.
Am I going the wrong way here? Going that way?
So yeah, you want to go this way.
Oh, okay, gosh, I keep forgetting that.
So it says nose down, so if you want to nose down, it's the opposite of that. Once we get past this highway, this is kind of our practice area over here, kind of where the fields are.
Gosh, I'm just climbing and climbing.
Yeah, that side picture outside is a good reference, so kind of see how that cowling of the plane right there. So you can kind of see, like, when we're climbing, right, you see that side picture change, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to ascend, kind of push that nose down a little bit. Alright, so go ahead and give me a turn to the east at 3000.
Alright.
So this is what we call our clearing turn. Basically, what we're doing is we're just looking outside for any planes. And then once you get on that east heading, give me a turn back to the south. So it's two turns in opposite directions. So
Yeah.
we look that way and then we look this way.
Okay, we hit south.
Yep.
So we're gonna go west?
So nope. So we just do two. So one to the east and then one to the south.
Oh, okay.
So we could go, if we started on the south and you want to go south to west and west back to south. So it's two 90-degree turns in opposite directions.
Okay.
So we got that. So I'm going to demonstrate to you a Poweroff Stall.
Alright.
Alright, so my plane. And so basically I'm maintaining this south heading. And I'm going to be pitching up for, here's a 1500 RPM. Right about here, I'm pitching up for a flap range. So there's a flap range. I'm good. So slowly start putting that flap range in there. As I'm doing that, I'm keeping that south heading. Alright, I can go ahead and put the next one in. And I can go ahead and put the last one in. Alright, so I got all my flaps in. I can pull out that power. Pitch nose down. There's our positive rate descent, right? And I can pitch up. There's our stall. And add that full power. Get back on that south heading. And we got positive rate of climb, so I can put one flap up at a time.
Alright.
And I don't want to go past 3,000 feet, so I'll go ahead and walk out that power. As I'm doing that, adding that flap back up. And there's our 3,000 feet and our south heading.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. So I'll kind of walk you through it again. So first thing what we did, we already did our clearing turns. So go ahead and pull that power back to 1,500 feet, or 1,500 RPM. Alright. Looking good. We still got that south heading. And slowly start pitching up to that flap range. It's we're in that flap range, so go ahead and put your first notch in. Looking good. Go ahead and put your second one in. And verifying we're still on that south heading. We're still 3,000. Put your last one in. Alright, pull out that power. And pitch down for that positive rate of descent. You identify it. There's that 500. And start pulling back. There you go. Pull back on that. Alright, there's your stall. Add full power. There you go. And then you got that positive rate climb, so you can put one flap up at a time. Ooh. Perfect. And we'll get back on that south heading. Go ahead and put your next notch in. And there's your 3,000, so you can level off here. And put your final notch in. And you can start taking out that power. How'd that feel?
I didn't like it.
You know, yeah, it's... First stall is kind of nerve-wracking a little bit.
Yeah.
Over time, you know, as you do more and more of it, it gets better. So, I'll have you do that one more time.
Alright.
Build up that muscle memory. So I'm not going to say anything and see if you remember what to do.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out to 15,000.
Yep.
Flap range. I'll put my first flap. Launch.
Lawrence traffic, RB92 Romeo Juliet, 10 to the northwest, inbound for landing launch.
And you can pull that power all the way out. You got your positive rate of descent. Now you can go ahead. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Rev up, full power, we're at 1,000. Okay, so I put that last notch in when we were over. Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. But obviously shouldn't
Yeah, you
do
should.
that if I can avoid it.
Right, yeah, but not like it's really gonna damage the plane or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's actually spot on, really good. Second stall was really good.
Thank you.
Alright, go ahead and turn back to the, let's go to the north again.
North, alright.
Actually within limitations of a check ride, so
Oh,
you would actually, if we were doing a check ride, that maneuver would have passed it.
Orange traffic, Sky
Beginner's luck.
172 Foxtrot Romeo is 8 miles to the south and bound for landing on runway 33 north.
Orange traffic, over 92 Romeo Juliet, approximately 5 to the northwest, plan on entering left downwind for 33 north.
Alright, there's our north heading. I'll demonstrate a Poweron Stall now. Alright, so my plane. And so basically a Poweron Stall is this. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to pitch up to our, have the power about 15 or so on the RPM, kind of like a Poweroff Stall. And as we're doing this, we're just going to be pitching up to that 55 rotation speed. So once we get to our rotation speed of 55, there's 55, add full power. And make sure, since that ball's in that middle, you want to keep that ball in that middle. That's the biggest thing on this one. There's our stall, lower that nose, and take out that power. This one's a little bit, it takes a little bit longer to stall because you have that power in there.
Yeah.
You have that full power. But it's as simple as that. The biggest thing I'll teach on this one is just make sure that ball's in that middle. So if that ball's to that left, you want to step on that left rudder. If it's on the right, step on the right.
Alright.
Alright, follow you.
Alright, found it.
Orange traffic, over 92 Romeo Juliet,
Yep,
entering
3,000.
33 Lawrence.
And take out that power to 15 and start pitching up for that 55 knots. And keep on pitching up. Sometimes that stall horn just kind of goes off. There's that 55, right? Add full power. Perfect. There's that stall.
Full power?
Yep, lower the nose and take out that power. Nice. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one's a little bit, it takes a little bit longer to do. But it's not too bad. You want to do that one again, or are you good?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna pitch up.
Yep, so you want to set the power back to
Oh yeah, 18.
18.
Pitch up. 55 range.
Yep, 55 or rotation speed.
Full power.
And that ball needs to come to the middle. Yep, right there.
Romeo Juliet, turn left base 433 Lawrence.
Looking good. There's that stall. Nice. Nicely done on that.
Orange traffic, RV 92 Romeo Juliet, turn final for 33, full stop Lawrence.
Alright.
Orange traffic, Skyhawk 172 Foxtrot Romeo is crossing over midfield, tender left downwind for 33, Lawrence.
And one thing we'll do, this kind of goes with our Poweroff Stall, is our slow flight. And that's maneuvering the airplane in slow flight configuration. So I'll demonstrate it real quick to you.
Alright.
So we'll go 3,000 on here. And of course on your check ride you always want to do clearing turns, but just kind of save you some time and money. We'll just call it good. So there's our 3,000 and we want to get in our flop range. So there's our flop range. I can slowly start pulling our flaps in one at a time, of course.
Skyhawk 172 Foxtrot Romeo is left downwind 33, Lawrence.
And we want to maintain that 3,000 here, so back to 3,000 real quick. And flaps are full. There's our 3,000. As we're doing this, we're just maneuvering the aircraft in slow flight. About 40 or so is slow flight. So to the stall horn, you want to hold that 3,000. So what they want you to do on this maneuver is turn back to one direction at a very slow bank angle. So it's very, very shallow.
Orange traffic, RV 92 Romeo Juliet, clear 33.
There's our west turn. We're still maintaining that 3,000. There's our west. And then back to the north.
172 Foxtrot Romeo is left base 33, Lawrence.
And it's just very slow bank angle. Because you don't really have a lot of energy, a lot of airspeed. High on our altitude, so if we're a little bit high on altitude, you can walk back that power a little bit. And there's our north. Alright, so there's our 3,000. So to recover, basically you lower the nose, put your first notch in, second notch, and third notch. Alright, that makes sense?
I think so.
Alright, I'll have you do that.
Okay.
And I'll have you turn us back to the south so we're not bending over the city.
What I was talking about yesterday, kind of that feeling of difficulty to turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 3,000 feet. I'm gonna slow down here.
You want to leave the power setting at a constant rate, so about 15 or so to hold that altitude. You want to kind of pitch up. Now you're in flap range, so you can put your first notch in. And your second. And you want to pitch for about 40 on that airspeed.
Skype traffic level 5453, 3 miles out, northwest, towards,
yeah, you're descending, so you can add a little bit of power to correct for that. There's your 40. You can add a little bit more power. I would bring the power up to about 21, 22.
172 Foxtrot Romeo is left downwind, 33 Lawrence.
Alright, looking good. You're slowly getting that altitude back. And give me a turn to the east. It's just a very shallow turn to the east.
And last calling from the pattern at Lawrence. You guys doing pattern work or are you full stop?
Full stop, Lawrence traffic.
Good copy. Lawrence traffic, primary report is a single H60, 5 to the west, inbound for landing runway 33, using traffic, Lawrence.
Taken. There you go. Perfect. And level out here. And you can start walking out that power a little bit since that there's good. And keep that. And then back to the south.
Okay, am I still supposed to be maintaining 40?
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead and walk out that power a little bit more. So that there's good.
Skype traffic level 5453, 2 miles west on the 45, for left way downwind, runway 32.
South, and go ahead and recover. Nice. How'd that feel?
Weird.
Weird, yeah. So the whole point of that maneuver is just kind of maneuvering aircraft in slow flight. You don't have a lot of energy, so it's going to be a lot. The controls are going to feel a lot sluggish because you have that drag. You don't have that enough airspeed really, but you did good. I mean, it was within standards, so. On the check ride you get plus or minus 100 feet.
Okay.
On altitude. Heading you get plus or minus 10, so keep that in mind. Other than that, it comes with overtime. You know, it's kind of an intro to the maneuvers, so we'll do some more tomorrow on the same thing. And
Okay.
But yeah. We're going to do a couple landings in Lawrence and then call it a day.
Alright. So we'll head back north then?
Yep. Do you know how to use the GPS?
No I don't.
Alright, so we want to go somewhere. Let's say we want to go to Lawrence. All we would have to do is hit that D with that arrow. So that means direct. So you hit direct and it's already programmed in there. So direct to Lawrence, enter, and it's going to draw this little line.
Okay.
So,
final runway 32, Skype.
and we'll go ahead, get our weather, see if that has changed or anything.
Altimeter 3045. Remarks. Density altitude minus 1,200. Lawrence Municipal Airport, Lawrence, Kansas. Automated weather observation 1954 Zulu. Wind 340 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 01 Celsius. Dew point -19er Celsius. Altimeter 3045. Remarks. Density altitude -1,000.
Alright, so our altimeter is 3045 on there.
Kansas.
Yep.
Automated weather observation 1955 Zulu. Wind 340 at 09er.
Just this one?
So that automatically will adjust to this on here.
Okay.
You just have to do that on the ground.
Okay.
Orange traffic Cessna 99 Hotel Victor, 50 miles to the south, gonna enter the 45 downwind runway 334 Lawrence traffic.
At Lawrence traffic, climbing forward on a 2-mile left base, runway 33 Lawrence.
And so yeah, when you do radio calls, you just want to say, I think you kind of understand it, but you want to say where you're going, so Lawrence, what you're going to do, how far you are, and then end with Lawrence, of course.
Alright.
And so here's our runway 33. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of swing out west toward of that runway, and we're going to enter that 45.
Okay.
On our downwind. So that's kind of basic traffic pattern entry on a non-controlled field. So right about here, this heading is good.
Traffic, field flight 465, 11 miles to the east, preparing to do a midfield cross and maneuver for the 45 up downwind runway 01 Sky.
So that's Sky Haven, which is by Whiteman, isn't it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So
Share the same frequency?
yeah, a lot of these airports, well, a lot of small town airports will share this frequency in this general region.
Lawrence traffic, Cessna 36 uniform is 6 miles straight in runway 33, practice ILS, Lawrence traffic.
So which one do you prefer flying, night or day?
I mean, definitely day.
Day?
I think I might learn a little more doing night.
Yeah.
We're going to BIS for 36 uniform on the ILS. That's a good copy. We're on the go. We're going to be turning out to the northeast, but we'll be staying about 500 feet AGL up above.
West, Sky Haven.
Roger that. Say your type, sir? We're UH-60, sir. Roger, thank you. And we're Cessna 172 for 36 uniform. Good copy.
Do you know what a UH-60 is?
No.
The Blackhawk.
Traffic climbing forward.
Oh, okay.
Taking off runway 33 right. Right crosswind departure to the northeast, Lawrence.
So we want to be about 500 feet above the traffic pattern when we go over, is that right? Or does it matter?
So when you enter, you want to enter actually onto the traffic pattern, altitude.
Okay, so should I start lowering?
Yeah, we're about, now I do about 6 to 7 miles out, you start your ascent.
Okay. Where do we see how far out we are?
You see distance, 8, yep. And this heading is looking good on on our entry. So we'll kind of keep on flying this way and then kind of swing out my side once we are kind of parallel with that downwind.
Altimeter on.
Okay, so start descending about now.
Yep.
Lawrence traffic, Cessna 36 uniform, 3 miles straight in, runway 33, practice ILS, Lawrence.
And you're looking good. So we want about 500 feet per minute in our descent. Is standard for this plane. One 779 Hotel Victor, 6 miles to the south, and then 45 downwind runway 33. One.
We're descending to 1800.
Yep, 1800.
Traffic, fuel flight 465, 5 miles to the east, doing a midfield cross with the ring to 45 right downwind, or left downwind, runway 01, SkyEagle.
Go right over Memorial.
Yeah. Yep. Have you ever been to a KU game?
Oh yeah, I was in the marching band.
Oh, okay.
I was there every home football game for 4 or 5 years. I can't remember how many. 4.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. Didn't get to watch the game much.
Really?
But yeah, it was just fun being in the environment at least.
Did you go to basketball games too?
No, I didn't end up doing that. It was too much time.
Gotcha.
Traffic flight 667 to Charlie, 6 miles to
Right
the
here.
southwest. Found a setup for a 45 to downwind for runway 32.
You can add a little bit of power to hold that altitude.
Harrisonville, traffic demands a 42570, be departing the pattern to the southeast, Harrisonville.
And as a reference point, you see that bridge right there?
Yep.
So we're going to fly a little bit past that bridge and then we're going to turn towards that airport.
Back to Newman for a second ILS. Roger, we'll see how this crosswind is. Possibility we might switch back to 32.
And just watch your altitude.
Alright, then over this bridge we're turning right.
Yep, just a little bit past this bridge. A little bit more. Right about now. 15799 Hotel Victor entering 45 left downwind runway 331. And you see this road?
Yep.
Coming up, then we start turning in towards that for left downwind. Yep, looking good.
Okay, do we continue our turn here?
Yep. So left downwind. And then you see the end of that pond?
Yeah.
That's where we turn left at base.
Okay.
So those are good reference points to use on this runway.
Go this way now?
Into that pond. So you see where that tree is?
Yeah.
On that, and kind of where that grain silo is? Right over there?
I'm not sure.
Right there, that tall, or not that tall. Right there, you turn.
Okay.
We're on traffic to the 99 Hotel Victor, left base, runway 331. And you can walk your power back to 15 and put your first notch of flaps in. Yeah, pitch up a little bit. There you go, now you can put your first notch in. And looking good. And just fly this right here for right now. And you see where that gravel road is by the pond?
Yeah.
So once we're over that, then we can go final. So now we're over that. Yep, turn final. And you want to make this full stop or touch and go?
Let's do touch and go.
Okay. Orange traffic to the 99 Hotel Victor, touch and go runway 331. You can put your second notch in.
More power?
Yep, a little bit of power. Put your last. Now you can start taking out that power. About there's good. Add a little bit of power. Airspeed's looking good. We're shooting for about 65 to 70 on our approach, so we're good on that airspeed. Fly that nose towards that runway.
Oh.
Looking good. And go ahead and take the power all the way out. And we're just flying it down towards that runway, and you start flaring a little bit.
So, I started the flare too late?
Yeah, a little bit too late.
Okay.
And I can add full power.
Oh, we're past rotate speed.
There you go.
Wait, that's the wrong way. Right? Oh, that was the right way.
Yeah, it's confusing.
It is gonna take me a while to get used to it.
That positive, that's it. Yeah, on that one you started to play a little bit too late.
Okay.
Approach, other than that, approach is looking good. And then 1400, you can start your turn.
Traffic, 2.464, 3 miles to the northwest, maneuvering to the 45, 2 left down, 14, runway 1, driving.
And you see that railroad track?
Yep.
That's good reference for your downwind.
Okay.
Orange traffic Cessna 99 Hotel Victor, left downwind, runway 33 once.
Data traffic, QFI 464, 10.5 miles northwest on the 45 to left downwind for runway 1 sky.
You see where that tree is on kind of in the middle of the pond?
Yeah.
That's a good reference point to use to start your turn. So once you're parallel to that, you can start your turn. So right there, you can start the turn. Orange traffic Cessna 99 Hotel Victor, left base, runway 33 orange. And you can pull the power back to 15, put your first notch in. Now we're looking for that gravel road as our next reference point. Right there, there's our next reference point. Turn, final. Orange traffic Cessna 99 Hotel Victor, final runway 33 once. Put your next notch in. Last notch in. Looking good. You're just flying it down towards that runway. There we go, power idle, and start flaring right about here. Perfect. Nicely done.
Alright, are we exiting? Or are we going again?
Up to you. What do you want to do?
Let's go again.
Okay.
Alright, flaps 10, full power.
Right on the rudder here.
Whoa. I'm having a really hard time controlling this.
The pitch or?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Got pause release. Flap separate.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going the opposite way. Having the opposite issue. Okay.
There you go.
go to our...
Yep, perfect. Orange traffic to Hotel Victor, left downwind to runway 231.
Fly 466, left cross on runway 1, guys.
Jeez. See that huge fire over there?
Yeah, what's going on?
Way over there.
Yeah, towards Topeka?
Yeah. It's huge.
Alright, so now we are a bait with those. Oh, wait, we're past 1,000 footers.
Yep, so pull power back 15 and put your
50.
first notch in.
Traffic, Cessna 36 uniform, about a 5 mile straight in runway 33, practice ILS, Lawrence.
Orange traffic to Hotel Victor, left base, runway 331. Yep, turn final. Orange traffic 999 Hotel Victor, final runway 331. Put your next notch in. Got the approach lights. Yeah, a little bit of power. Can I see all those 3 road lights? Now we're back on there.
Yeah, Lawrence traffic 36 uniforms, 2 miles straight in 33.
Yeah, a little bit of power.
Okay, what's going on? God damn.
Yeah, it's just that wind right there. There you go. You're just kind of overcorrecting with that aileron. Yep, there you go.
And Lawrence traffic 36 uniforms, a mile final runway 33. You guys are full stop down there?
Yeah, we're full stop attack now for Hotel.
Hey, Roger, we're gonna miss, so we should be fine.
Yeah, on that one, all you were doing is just kind of overcorrecting on that. And there's that guy.
First traffic, RV1 Echo Echo. 8 miles to the east, inbound to left downwind 33. Lawrence traffic.
The traffic pattern was good, approach was good, and you're just going kind of like that. Kind of see how you're overcorrecting a little bit.
Lawrence, flex shift 409.
Feels like this is not tracking with what we're doing.
Go ahead.
The ground speed?
Yeah, it's like lagging.
Yeah, so flex shift 409.
Yeah, this has about 5 second lag.
50,
Oh, really?
About, 10, about 15 minutes out coming in with got 4 passengers. They have 2 cars there that with their own keys. We're going to be there for about an hour and a half or so. We're leaving again at 3:45 p.m. with 2 passengers. We have catering under 525.
Sounds good. We will be looking out for you in 10 to 15 minutes.
Flex shift 409, I appreciate it.
Are we turning here?
Yep.
And Lawrence traffic, Cessna 36 uniforms on the missed approach runway 33. We'll be departing the area to the east.
And yep, you see that line? All we have to do is follow that.
Going to the left or right of this airplane here?
Oh, we're gonna go to the left of it. A little bit more on your side, to the left. And right there is good. Right here is perfect.
Lawrence traffic, Legacy 409 is about 20
It's
miles
still
to the
almost
southwest.
dying
We'll be entering
with
on
the engine
downwind for runway
completely when you
33
get idle.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, it feels like it's gonna die.
Lawrence traffic 172 Foxtrot.
Oh, the volts right there.
To 33 via Bravo Alpha. Lawrence traffic.
Okay. After landing, flaps up. Oh well.
Lawrence traffic, RB1 Echo Echo, 3 miles east, inbound to 3, left downwind.
That does not sound good.
Okay. So, ELT verify silent.
Yep.
Avionics off.
Mags off. Master off. Fuel left to right.
Yeah, I think.
Lights off. Bob's and tap time. Control lock. It was in when we started. Do we need to put it back?
Yeah, somebody less than that.
Where did I put it? There it is.
It's always a challenge with that. There we go.
Control lock, chock, suit, tie downs, pitot cover, make sure. Okay.